When we think of science, we often picture modern labs and data-driven discoveries, but philosophy laid the intellectual foundation. Philosophy, often called the mother of science, shaped how we explore the universe, a deep connection that still matters today. Science begins with fundamental questions. Why does the sun rise? How do objects fall? What is the universe made of? These inquiries were first posed by ancient philosophers thousands of years ago, long before science as we know it existed. In ancient Greece, thinkers like Thales of Miletus sought natural explanations for phenomena, rejecting mythological accounts. Thales' approach, seeking rational, observable causes, was a proto-scientific leap, even without modern tools. Aristotle further systematized inquiry, with his work on logic, causality, and classification laying groundwork for scientific investigation. His emphasis on observing the natural world and reasoning from evidence was a blueprint for the scientific method. Philosophy's role wasn't just asking what or how, but why, pushing thinkers to seek universal principles. Without these early philosophical efforts to move beyond superstition, science might never have emerged. The 17th century marked the birth of modern science, with figures like Galileo, Kepler, and Newton building on philosophical shoulders. The scientific method, observe, hypothesize, test, repeat, was shaped by philosophers like Francis Bacon and René Descartes. Bacon championed inductive reasoning, drawing general conclusions from specific observations. Descartes brought skepticism, famously stating, "I think, therefore I am," a call to question everything for certainty. This radical doubt influenced scientists to rigorously test assumptions, a key feature of the scientific method. Even medieval philosophers like Roger Bacon and William of Ockham contributed, with Occam's razor favoring the simplest explanation. These philosophers didn't just inspire science, they gave it the essential tools to thrive. Science didn't outgrow philosophy after the scientific revolution, it continued to lean on it. New questions emerged that labs alone couldn't answer: the nature of time, consciousness, or AI's intelligence. Albert Einstein was deeply influenced by philosophers like Ernst Mach and David Hume in developing relativity. Einstein wrestled with philosophical ideas to redefine reality, not just crunch numbers. Today, fields like cosmology, quantum mechanics, and AI blur the line between science and philosophy, dealing with existence itself. Philosophers like Karl Popper and Thomas Kuhn continue to guide how scientists think about their work. Ethics, a branch of philosophy, plays a critical role, asking not just what we can do, but what we should do. Bioethics, environmental ethics, and the philosophy of technology help navigate moral implications, ensuring science serves humanity. Calling philosophy the mother of science is a reminder of their ongoing partnership, especially in our age of rapid technological advancement. Science gives us tools. Philosophy gives us the wisdom to use them responsibly, challenging us to ask, should we? And what does it mean? Philosophy also keeps science humble, encouraging reevaluation and the big why questions that spark breakthroughs. The discovery of penicillin or the theory of evolution came from minds trained to think critically, a skill philosophy hones. On platforms like X, debates on AI ethics or the origins of the universe blend scientific facts with philosophical questions. These discussions echo the ancient Greek agora, where philosophers first laid the seeds for science. Philosophy is the mother of science because it gave science its DNA, curiosity, logic, and a passion for truth. From Thales pondering stars to modern philosophers debating AI's soul, philosophy ignites scientific discovery. As we push boundaries, let's not forget the discipline that started it all. Science still needs its mother's guidance. So, the next time you marvel at a scientific breakthrough, remember, behind every equation, there's a philosopher asking why.